recording. All right. Hi, Jessie.
Hi.
Hi, Jane.
Hello, Pamela.
All right. Thank you for coming to our session, Jane. My name's Pamela. I work here at Sunshine Clinic. This is Jesse. He
Hi.
is my assistant. He works here as well.
Nice to meet both of you. and
Thank you so much. From what I'm understanding is you're having some difficulties with your son Johnny in the morning as he just started going to school.
Yes, in the morning, Johnny gets quite frustrated because he can't get dressed properly. And it starts his day off on a sad note, and we don't want that. We want
No.
to start off on a happy note and feeling confident about going to school.
Exactly.
So I'm here to get some assistance on helping him deal with getting dressed.
Awesome. Yes, for sure. With him starting school, it's a big step. You want him to enjoy going to school. You don't want to start him off frustrated. I think with Johnny, from my understanding from the file that I was looking at, is he's forgetting the steps that he needs to implement. So sometimes maybe his socks are on before his shoes, and then he gets frustrated and he has aggression through, he screams and yells. So hopefully through visual aids, that'll extinguish that behavior because he'll be able to see the steps that are to be implemented and which process, so he can put his socks on before his shoes. Visual aids are awesome in that aspect where they're good for explaining different sequences in a task. There's multiple steps. Just to remind a child where the socks are in a drawer or the cups in the cupboard. Pictures can be affixated to the dresser drawer or the cupboard in the kitchen
Okay.
for
Right
him
now,
to see. Right
It's
now, yes.
Mornings.
Getting dressed, so we're going to focus on
Yes.
that, the one step of him getting dressed. I've made up a visual aid of getting dressed for Johnny. For
Perfect.
the steps, put on underwear, put on pants, put on shirt, tags in back, so he puts the shirt on the right way, put on socks, put on shoes. The basics, then Johnny is dressed, he can feel good about himself, he did it independently eventually. In the beginning, you can gesture and verbally say the steps so he understands when he gets used to this.
Right.
And then putting it on his wall where he sees it where he gets dressed in the morning, so eventually be able to do it independently. This can stay on his wall. This way, for maintenance, he'll always be able to see the steps, so the behavior won't come back of screaming. It'll always stay extinguished, hopefully, and he'll always be able to see the steps.
Okay.
Um,
That will help greatly.
yes, I'm going to model the steps involved with Jessie here to show you what I'd like you to model with, for you to do, rehearse afterwards.
All right.
With Jessie, he'll be your model as well. So Jessie,
Okay.
come on over. All right. So,
I'll be happy to model your son and how you're gonna help him get dressed. And
first, Jessie,
yeah.
you can just take off your shoes. Awesome. All right. So we're just going to do step one. All right. Put on underwear.
Underarm on.
Awesome. Good job. Then we're going to put on pants.
Pants.
And yes, if your son needs help while he's putting on his pants, for sure, you gave him his pants. Didn't know the steps. Put on the pants, please.
Make sure that
Yeah.
backwards. Check the back.
All right. And you can point to it. Put on pants. All right. And the next step is put on shirt. Make sure the tag's in the back.
Okay, that's in the back.
Awesome. And for sure, you can help him whenever there's a problem. Good job. To make things go easier and smoother. All right, next step would be put on socks.
Socks
Yeah, put on socks. Good job. And then put on shoes. Awesome. Those are the steps involved. Obviously, at first you'd hold it
Right.
when you're talking to him, but then after putting it on this wall at home. Jesse, you don't have to get undressed if you don't want to, or you can. It's up to you.
Get dressed here.
All right, Jane, I'll get you to
Don't have to.
You don't have to. You
So
can
now
say like that.
I'll rehearse.
Rehearse it through.
Yeah, just
Thanks,
All
Jesse.
right.
I appreciate this. This will help me with my son Johnny.
Okay.
So Johnny, we're gonna get ready for school. Now we gotta get dressed. Put on underwear.
Get under 1, 2, up.
There we go.
Good job. Now put on pants.
Pants. We're gonna get your foot in and the other foot in. Pull them up.
Great. Now put on the shirt.
Okay, pick up our shirt.
The tag is in the back.
Good job. Remind you to tag on the back.
Hands to the middle.
Awesome. Now it's time to put on socks.
So we get our socks. We're gonna put our feet there. We're gonna put on our socks 1. Put on our socks 2.
Great. Now put on your shoes.
And here are my shoe. 1, 2, 2 shoes.
Excellent. Great job, Johnny.
Very good, Jane. That is awesome. You just want to give the verbal praising
Well,
about
thank
it.
you, Jesse.
All right. You guys can have a seat.
Let's get on dressed here.
Yes, that is perfect. Minimal verbiage is used. You just want to use exactly what you're doing. Not have separate conversations. You did great. You understood each step that's involved in the visual aids. You did a great job. I believe you're proficient enough to implement this procedure with Johnny. If you find this works really well and you see that there's other spots that we could help you with in other visual aids, like where his socks are, or shirts, or brushing teeth, or getting undressed,
Great.
by all means, let us know. We will work with you on that. Do you have any comments or questions, or are you good at what we went through today in this session?
Well, I think this will help Johnny greatly in the morning to start his day off on a positive note instead of being frustrated and angry,
Yes.
because going to school is tough enough.
Yep.
And this way he goes feeling proud of himself.
For sure. Start off the morning great. He's happy. He's doing it independently eventually. This can stay up on his wall, and then he'll have the maintenance of always getting dressed, and it'll be awesome for Johnny to give him that independence that he
Okay,
needs.
and as we progress, if I need any other help, I will definitely contact
Yes,
you.
and this you'll be taking home with you today.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for contacting Sunshine Clinic and asking for help with your son Johnny.
Well, I thank you, and I thank your little
Yeah.
model.
Yep. I greatly appreciate you contacting
And
us, and I like the acting as your son and helping you.
And thank you so much, Jesse, for coming, and thank you,
Welcome.
Jane.
Thank you both.